Cool, thank you very much. Yeah, it's good to see some people at least in this HTML5 presentation. Okay, so today I'm talking about like how to monetize HTML5 games. I chosen this topic because I think it's the most question which is coming up to us always. When we're talking with developers, basically, if there is any money in the HTML5 games market, is this still active? Is there anything going on? And I want to show you in the next couple of minutes that there definitely is money inside, also comparable to iOS and Android games. Just some words about myself. I'm more than 10 years right now in the industry. I've started different gaming companies from publisher to developers in Germany and Poland as well. And I'm since almost 2010 a very big supporter and believer in HTML5 and trying to convince also other people to switch to make more HTML5 games. That's why also today SoftGames is the biggest HTML5 games platform. We do have more than 10 million unique users on the platform every month, so it shows already that there's really a huge demand for this kind of games. What we do, like the business is a little bit split into portals and developers. For the portals, we help them to engage and to monetize their users with our engaging cross-platform HTML5 games. And developers, we offer them sponsorships that we pay like a one-time fee for their games, or distribution through our global network. Okay, let's start with like a short overview of how the casual gaming landscape in general is structured today, because HTML5 is all about casual gaming. And it's pretty easy, I would say. We do have like the smartphone and tablet on one side and the PC games on the other side. For the PC games, we still have one major platform where casual games are built on, which is like Flash gaming. And on the other side, we do have like major major platforms like Android and iOS, where most of the people are making games now for. Let's start with Flash to see have an overview about this as well. So as said, like Flash is still the dominant platform for the PC and for casual games. The main reason for this basically is because like most of the desktop users do have a Flash plugin pre-installed or installed on their PC. Adobe made a survey a couple of years ago across like the gaming portal users, and they found out that almost 90–95% do have a Flash plugin installed. That it means like almost, let's say, 100% of the potential users do have Flash installed on their PCs. And on the other hand, which is most important also for developers, there's a very healthy ecosystem behind it. People can still earn money with Flash games, which I think is a very important reason for developers to still do HTML Flash games on the PC. And for sure, Flash generated like really huge hits. Everybody knows also now on the mobile area. There's like Bejeweled, Zoomer, Kingdom Rush, and tons of other games as well. But the problem is like Flash games are dying. Like there's like a big debate always like, no, Flash is still alive and Flash will survive all the next couple of years. But the reality is basically that the platform where Flash games will be played on, this is desktop PC, this platform is declining since a couple of years. When you compare, also on this chart, you see it pretty good, when you compare the shipments of the PC compared to tablets and smartphones, you can see that basically it doesn't make sense to set on Flash gaming, because in a couple of years nobody will have like a desktop PC anymore where they play on, because they have their smartphones, they have their tablets where they play on, and Flash, as you all know, is not supported on these devices. So like all the people who are interested in casual games going now from the desktop PC into the app stores or in general on the smartphones and tablet area to play their favorite games there and not on the PC anymore. And the biggest proof actually that Flash games are dying is the shutdown of Mochi Media by end of March of this year. For those who don't know who was or is Mochi Media, there was the biggest distribution platform for developers it was pretty easy for them to go to multimedia, upload the game there. They offer this distribution, security, monetization all in one hand, and this helped a lot the whole Flash gaming scene to really make money to distribute the game on a global scale. And as said, they closed, like this institution in Flash closed in March of this year because they had no meaningful position beyond Flash. And this, I would say, is the biggest reason here. So what actually is everybody doing? Everybody is doing apps. I would say, if I would ask you here, then the few people around, who is doing apps as well for mobile devices, just raise your hands. I think almost everybody. And I'm pretty sure that everybody of you is dreaming to have the next Flappy Bird here. The problem is actually that like everybody is dreaming of having the next Flappy Bird success, and so you're competing actually with almost 1 million apps out there. You're competing with hundreds of thousands of developers who all having the same mindset to say, okay, hey, no, I want to have my Flappy Bird, what I have to do, and so on and so on. And the reality right now is that just to get into the top 25 charts, just not point one, it's position one, it's in general the top 25 charts on iOS in the US only, you need at least 50,000 downloads per day, per app. And also another reality is that most of the developers on average do have just 500 downloads per day in the app stores with the app. So like the reality is, okay, hey, like a big gap between what you really get, and what you need to get like a real big success like Flappy Bird. So the only reason what you can do actually is to purchase these users, to go there and spend a lot of money in getting these users through user acquisition actually, like unorganic traffic. And I mean, like this chart shows us pretty well. In order to get these users, you have to have very deep pockets. You have to spend really a lot of money to get from 500 to 50,000 users. And also you have to have some kind of budget to cover the difference between what you have to pay for a user and what you get for a user, at least in the first couple of months actually. So the RPU is lower than what you have to pay for an user. And when you see like the big companies like Supercells and Kings and whatever, I mean, like they're having multi-million budgets behind their games. They have like thousands or hundreds of experts who are just doing nothing else than just on optimizing their own game. So there are like people who really work every day like 8 hours to get their game and to get this gap a little bit closer actually. And the point is actually, you know, if you say, okay, hey, no, I want to spend this money, the main problem is mostly that most of the developers, like especially the indie developers, don't have this money because they make less than $500 per app per month, actually. This is like an average, probably there's some more, there's some below this, but this is actually the really reality on HTML, on the mobile business. So the alternative over here, that's why I'm here as well today, is HTML5. And the thing is, you know, when you don't have this high marketing budget, for example, if you don't want to play this gambling game and see, okay, hey, probably I have a success, probably I don't have success, then think about HTML5 because there's very, very low competition on the platform. So instead of competing with hundreds of thousands of developers, there is a few competitors. So like there are maximum 1,000, 2,000 developers out there who are really making like high quality casual games. The good thing also with casual games, because it's a dominating game genre on HTML5, is that you don't have to spend that much time, that you don't have to spend that much budget and effort to make this kind of game. Because you can just do it once, sell it, and forget it, and then you can go to the next one. The freemium games, which is like the majority business model for this kind of games, for the apps, you always have to make your game better. You always have to invest more time again and again and again and again. So it really holds you back from making other games because you will stay always with one game, even if it doesn't make money that much. So the good thing with, I said, like with casual games is just do it once, learn a lot of stuff, and then forget it, sell it or whatever, or distribute it somewhere, earn some money, and then go on to the next project, and you will be better and better and better from app to app or from game to game. So at the end of the day, the profits you are able to do with HTML5 games is much, much higher compared to what is possible with the native games, native apps. And I found this interesting chart which really shows this actually, like how much money right now is in the HTML5 gaming area, which a lot of developers don't even see because they are fully focused on doing a native app. And as you can see, HTML5 mobile is just behind iOS in terms of monetization. Just to explain this chart a bit more, because I'm not sure if it's really readable, like the gray bar, this shows like the percentage of developers who earn less than $500 per game per month. Then the green one is $500 to $10,000 per app per month, and then the above ones are 10 up to 100 whatever thousand of US dollars. And you can see HTML5 is in front of Android and BlackBerry and Windows. And the most interesting part actually is that the developers of HTML5 games do earn almost the same amount of money as for iOS games. So like the amount of people who are able to really make money with HTML5 games is compared to iOS almost the same amount. So this is something you really should consider actually when you're doing the next game actually. Okay, so what are the business models? Just to tell you also some more numbers over here. So for developers, it's like pretty easy. There are like 3 ways to make money here. One thing is, what I said also before, is to sell the non-exclusive or exclusive license to publishers or portals. Normally they pay like a one-time fee, which depends on the game, which depends on the quality and different other factors. And this is between $500 to $5,000, and it can be even more. This is just the average above all what we paid out for the developers over the last 6 months. The other possibility is to do a rev share with your distributor. That means normally they show in-game advertisement, which is popping up as pre-roll or inside or whatever, and they share with you the income 50-50 or 40-60 or 70-30. It always again depends on your game. It depends on your experience here, and to make a better deal actually. And when the other opportunity here, which is, let's say, like a good addition to these existing business models, is to say, okay, hey, no, I don't care about this. I want to do my monetization by myself or distribution by myself. And this is possible for HTML5 games because there are like tons of portals out there who are looking for your content. And you can just go there, upload your game, put your advertisement inside, and then just earn some money. eCPM means like 1,000 impressions, like impressions per 1,000 user. So you make like $2.50 per 1,000 impressions. So you can just calculate by yourself actually. When you say, okay, hey, I want to do now an HTML5 game, I just put together like 3 parts here, how you get started. The most important thing most of the developers normally forget is just do some kind of market research. Think about, okay, what kind of game I would like to do, because this is the game I'm really the best in, or I have like a cool idea about this. Go and check at first. If you have a Flappy Bird idea, hey, there are tons of Flappy Birds already there. There are tons of 2048 clones also there, so please don't do this again. Go and find your niche. If it's a match-3 game with a little twist or whatever it is out there, try to be a little bit more creative here, and you will have the success afterwards to sell it to your publishers or to your audience actually. And the most important actually, what I want to show here is also like keep an eye on the quality, because quality is the key for HTML5 games. We're like a very young market. I have to convince also other people again that they do HTML5 games. So quality is the key where like the publisher having an eye on. And if you want to have more insights on the quality, I have made other presentations as well. What are the key quality elements publishers are having an eye on? So just look up for my name, Alexander Krug, HTML5 on YouTube, and you will find like 10 tips where publishers are actually looking for matters of quality, what quality means for a publisher. Then when you have like done this, choose an engine. Please do not try to build your own engines. There are tons of engines out there. It's very important to, let's say like speed is very important, timing is very important. So just focus on creating the games, don't focus on creating the whole infrastructure around it. And I choose like a few, let's say, game engines which are out there. And each of these engines do have their pros and cons. Each engine is perfect for 2D, another is perfect for physics games. I don't want to give advices which are the best one, because probably there is not the best one out there. For example, a lot of people doing with Pixie.js and Phaser, the 2D games. With Construct 2, a lot of people doing physics games. And probably also other with Impact and so on. So it's just, go there, Google and read and try to find out your perfect engine to get a really quick start, and don't like lose time with going into more details actually here. And then also very important, what you also need to know what you might know from the smartphone or native apps area is go and get in touch with the sponsors pretty early. So tell people about what you're working on to get feedback from them. Is this something really these guys are interested in? Yeah, don't talk to just one, talk to 4, 5, 6, 7 publishers at the same time, and keep them on track. That they know, okay, hey, there's coming some cool game, there's coming some good new idea which nobody else has. And just keep them, let them know that you are there actually and what you're working on, and try to get as much feedback as possible, because they're always looking for great content actually, and they can give you always advices what to do best. They can test the game for you as well. For example, Soft Games is doing this, so if you have a game, send it over and we will be happy to actually give you some advices and feedback. If this would be a game, we would be interested actually. And then, last but not least, also I want to have some kind of view on how the portals do the money here in this HTML5 gaming business. It's more or less advertising is the main business model as well here. They have a little bit higher eCPM because they can use Google AdSense, which mostly always pays better than all the other advertisers which are out there. And beside this, there is like an all-you-can-eat model, like the subscription model, where people just pay once or twice times a week or a month or whatever to access the whole catalog without any advertisement and so on. And if you're thinking now, okay, hey, I want to start my own catalog, we do have also something for you here. We've launched like a publisher catalog where you can just access all our games without any fees or service stuff attached. It's a self-service portal. You can go there. You can just get the games, embed them on your portal, and put some advertisement around it and keep the revenue by 100%. It's, as I said, like completely free of charge. Go there and build your own gaming portal actually. Okay. This from my side, there's a short summary actually. I hope that you understood a little bit that stepping into the HTML5 gaming the time is right now. Do it, think about it, not just go one way where it's just apps, apps, apps. Think about, okay, hey, how I can really make money. And in HTML5 gaming, there is a little gold rush where only the people who have been were stepping in right now can get the big nuggets, not just the small nuggets when everybody is in this market. And stop playing the casino game because for most of the developers it will not work out at the end of the day. Okay, that's from my side. Thank you very much.